Oh, hello, Facebook. Welcome in. Come on and join me. I hope you guys all are having an awesome weekend wherever this video finds you. It's such like just a fun time of year because it's like I feel like every day, like just walking to my car, I notice something that's starting to bloom or like leaves on a tree or you know what I mean? The landscape is just opening up and looking different, and I hope you are noticing that too. It's little things sometimes that, kind of perk us up, right? And just make us realize that we're not stuck in Groundhog's Day. Every day is a new day, right? So let me know if you're here watching this live or if you catch it on the replay. I would still love to hear your comments. I'd love to hear from you guys. Yeah, let's get into it. So, energy update for the energy that we are in right now and moving through this week. The sun, which is showing us what is being illuminated in our lives right now for us, is sitting in the 20th gate, which is the gate of the now. It's the energy to completely be immersed just in the moment you're in, whatever is happening. You're not, brain tripping, like, trying to like figure out, like, okay, I'm here and I want to be here, in your head, like making stuff happen, or like I should be here, trying to judge it. No, you're just sitting back, you're enjoying it, and you're basically just letting the magic happen and just watching it all unfold. That's how it's supposed to be. And that's what we're going to do, some biofeedback tones to like really get us into sync with that. Because the challenge of this kind of energy is, sometimes acting, very quickly and, jumping out of the gate before you've really had a chance to check in with yourself. Not even so much with your mind, because your mind, as we know, it can talk us in and out of anything. And then you get out of the moment that you're in, like we were saying, where the magic happens. But it is about, just having that little pause to check in with your intuition. What is your intuition telling you to do in the now, in this moment, and leaning into that more. Maybe having a bit of patience. That might be a challenge this week for you, because you're just going to want to go. Like if you get an idea, you're just going to want to, bam, act on it. And it's interesting because I always talk about the earth energy too, what gate that's in, because that tells us, this background frequency of just being in the now and just being present, is really going to be influencing us this week. And the earth is how we actually take this in and how we ground it in to our bodies, into reality, what you choose to do with that energy, because it's going to be different for all of us, right? And so the earth is in the gate 34, which is the gate of power. And so for all of you manifesting generators out there, Elise is watching. I swear, Elise, you have this channel, 3420. My son Parker had this channel. God bless you guys. But it's like sometimes, like if somebody lets the gate out on wild horses, I don't know if you've ever seen it, but they just go, and they're just running. They're just so happy to be out the gate. You're watching them and you're like, where are they going to go? They don't even know where they're going. They've got that energy that's just like power, and it's just like, yeah, let's do it. So good to be aware of this week that's going to be, playing out in your field, so you can take advantage of it. And you can also catch yourself. It's all about awareness. That's my favorite word, because when you're aware, then you can make clear choices. Like, oh, okay, I see this is happening. You sit back, you observe, and then you go, do I want to move forward with this? If your energy says yes, you go. That's what human design is all about. It's about teaching you how your energy works and letting your aura do the work for you. That's when you kind of align and you get into that, synchronicities happen, or like that state of flow that like we talk about from time to time. So just a heads up, That's going to be playing strong in your field. And then on top of that, Venus is out of bounds. And basically what that means is when, planets are, kind of under the control, if you will, of the sun, the most powerful, presence in our sky. And so when they move to a certain degree away from the sun, they are considered out of bounds. And only certain planets, have this ability to go in and out of bounds. But when they do, for instance, Venus going out of bounds, Venus is all about love. And so it's kind of like, they're like mom and dad are away, I'm going to do whatever I want. So you might find in, the areas of what you love and your values and your relationships and how you feel, what your heart is telling you. For the next month until the end of June, Venus is going to be out of bounds. So you might notice that you've got this like kind of charismatic, kind of, attractive type of energy. And, unexpected things can happen, in this area of your life. You're really going to want to be inclined to follow your heart, even if it doesn't seem rational in your mind, and then you add in, like I said, this powerful surge of energy that we have right now that is all about just being in the moment, following your heart, just doing whatever feels right. So this can be some really beautiful energy if we really, take this frequency and we synchronize our systems. We fine tune our vessel, our body, just like we fine tune a musical instrument so that we're calibrated, for the highest level expression of this type of energy. And we're not just like, running willy-nilly, like chasing, any dream or anything that walks in front of us without like really even pausing to think about it. Oh my God, Frank is on. Frank, my friend. Okay, talk about synchronicity. Dude, I was at the store yesterday and, like usually, the grocery store, people walk by, you walk by, hey, how you doing? Do you need any help finding anything? But this, and it's also, you've got mask on, so all you see anymore is like this much of people. But this guy walked by and he caught my eye and we made this eye contact and it was like this, how are you? And I'm like, oh, I'm good. And I was like, that is like somebody's twin. And then he ends up following me because he could tell I was looking for something. And we end up having this like 10-minute conversation. Who would have thought? And the whole time I'm going, this is really weird because it's Frank. It's like he's talking like Frank, like same tone of voice, like he looked like you. And it was weird. It's like I felt like my soul and your soul were like kind of having this little, hey, how's it been? Catch up. And then here you are on here tonight. So like, wow, this is just so cool. So anyways, you just absolutely made my day by watching. Sorry, everybody. So he's like, let's get some coffee now. I know, we need to catch up, dude. And what makes this stranger is Frank is on the other side of the world. Like, remind me, I always want to say you're in Belgium, but I know you're not in Belgium. But, I get a little lost outside the U.S., so let me know where you're at again. Remind me. Elise. Sorry, I'm just having so much fun reading the comments. Are you saying that my baby daddy will be... Oh, I'm not going to finish that comment out loud. Elise and her third line humor. Woo! Things are heating up, man. I feel like I'm starting to sweat here. Okay, so let's get to the good stuff. Let's get to the biofeedback, guys. Let's set our tone for the week. So let's go ahead. I know we're all amped up. We got this amped up energy. It's probably going to be kind of hard to get into the meditative state today, but let's do our best. Close your eyes and start to pull your energy inwards. If you can, put your feet on the floor and start to connect with the earth. Because what I want to work on today, I should tell you before we get started, is we're working with the frequency and the tones for grounding, because, we could use some of that. You might feel a little flighty this week. And sacred geometry, I added in the point because that, they always say the quickest, way between two points is the line. So I added in the line and the point, just so, we can keep up with our energy, because our energy is going to go, wow, I see that. I want that. That's going to happen. And then the heart chakra, obviously with Venus out of bounds, like, let's open this up. Let's like follow our hearts. Let's be in the moment for once and not future tripping or, fretting about the past. And let's really take advantage of when you're in the moment. Remember, you are in your full power. That's why people that can live in the now, that's when they have presence. And you always think of presence as, something we all want to have. And so when you see charismatic people, watch, that's a lot of times they are just very, very present. So their energy is full, like it's there, you recognize it, and you're drawn to them, let's face it. And then the adrenal system, let's just take it down a notch and, make sure that we are grounded as best we can. Cleanse that adrenal system, which is going to be, getting hit this week. And then also just added in the gene codes, the DNA activations for the 34th gate, the gate of power, the 20th gate, the gate of presence. So with that said, I hope you've been just continuing to breathe while I've been talking, focusing on that exhale, pulling yourself and your energy into your heart center. And with this next exhale, let's start to drop that energy down our torso, moving down our legs. Feel your power and your energy and your light moving through your feet, moving into the crust of Mother Earth. And just feel that magnetic pull that's just dropping you down effortlessly to the center of the earth. Feeling yourself reaching the center, the crystalline core of absolute perfected reality. Feeling yourself and seeing yourself plug into this core like you'd plug into an electrical outlet. Start to acclimate. What do you see? What does this energy look like to you? What is it? What color is it? For me, it's always this just iridescent pink, like this just like pure love, the love of all that is and all that can be created. That's what the earth represents for us. And so on this next exhale, start to bring that beautiful energy back up. So sorry. My family is just having like a text conversation while I'm trying to do this. I apologize. Bring that energy, that beautiful, loving, supportive, grounding energy that you need this week. You really need to tap into that to let the magic happen. Bringing that back up through your feet, up through your torso, moving in and settling in your heart space, feeling your heart expand. And as that electromagnetic energy moves out into your toroidal field, it goes out from your heart space. This is what your aura is. And then it goes all the way behind you and comes back in through your heart space. So focusing on, just getting that energy going in your toroidal field. And as you do that with this next inhale, we're going to start to move that heart-based energy, that column of light, up through our upper chakras, out of our crown chakra. See it propelling into space, past the moon, past the sun, past all the stars in our galaxy. Continuing up until you reach the boundaries of all that you know, of all that you are aware of. And with this next inhale, feel yourself breaking through that boundary into the white light, the Akash, the ether, the place of unlimited knowing, creativity, expansion, and freedom. This is the place of pure potentiality, the place that Einstein, Jobs, Tesla, all the greats that we've known have been able to go into this space and just access this creativity and just been able to bring it down and materialize it. And so I want you to feel yourself starting to pull this beautiful energy down. I think of it as a golden white light just coming down ever so gently. Just moving back into your crown chakra like honey, dropping down into your third eye, and moving past your throat chakra, settling into your heart space. And with that, we'll listen to the tones. We did it! We got the gong. Elise knows what this is all about. You only get the gong. I can't control it. You only get the gong if the program recognizes that you had a significant increase in radiance. And this measures basically the harmony with the perfected resonances, the alignment of yourself with the resonances, the increase or change in energy flow, and then it takes it all together and comes up with a percentage of rectification. So good job. You guys got the gong. That is awesome. Yeah, I felt like this really took, the energy, of kind of being here and here and just went, so I think everybody that listens to this is going to be in a pretty good place this week to really be able to co-create and make some magic happen that aligns with your heart, right? And all is good. And you're in the moment and you're letting go of stress. You're not focused on the outcome. When you find yourself going there, just remember my words and drop back into your heart space and lead from that for the next month, because Venus is out of bounds until I believe it's like June 23rd. So woohoo, we got the gong. Yes, exactly. And this is just a kind of a small little sample. Feel free and go back and you can continue to replay the tones as much as you need throughout the week. But if you ever want to do an individual one-on-one session with me, these are wonderful to, it just takes like 20 minutes, maybe a half hour, because we usually talk, just to check in with yourself and get like a one-on-one assessment of what your energy is doing and where you're off key and, getting some perfected resonances that are in line specifically with what you need. And we do before and after aura scans, so it always makes it really cool when you can actually see how your energy adjusts and shifts and, changes in conjunction with, with the healing that you're doing. So anyways, thanks you guys for coming on. Hope you felt that gong. I hope you felt like that change in your energy flow. Good job. And have an awesome week. I can't wait. Let me know what magic happens for you. Would love to hear from you guys. And I will see you Muses show Sunday mornings at 10 a.m. Pacific, or you can catch me here live at 5, for more of setting the tone for your week. And, Steph's on here too. Okay. Quick story. This is talk about magic happening. Okay. This is a perfect example. So Steph and I have never met. We have a mutual friend that connected us, and we both live actually in the same town, which is a pretty big town, Kirkland, Washington. And so anyways, just from seeing Steph's picture on here, us connecting in this space, and you start to feel this connection, you feel like you know this person. I was hiking in a state park that's massive, and I happened to see, from a distance, I recognized her immediately, and we both walked by and we both did this, "Hey, are you?" And we were like, "Yes." And so we met face to face and we like connected, and it was just the coolest thing because it just amplified, like the connections that you can get online and Facebook and everything. It made it like so much cooler when we met. We were like, "Oh my God." And Kayla's on here. God, this is a good day. That's my daughter, and I always give her a guilt trip about not watching me, and so she is actually taking the time to watch me, so thank you, honey. But oh my God, thank you everybody for coming on. I hope you guys have a great week, and I will catch you later. Mwah. Bye for now.